Exploring quotes and absorbing life lessons is like enjoying an enriching conversation with brilliant minds from past centuries. And what experience can be more rewarding than engaging with one of the most ingenious and wise personalities of modern history, Mark Twain? Turn this knowledge into an advantage with these precious life lessons. Kindness is a language that reaches the ears of the deaf and the eyes of the blind. Never let someone become your priority while you become only an option for them. When exploring works on health, be alert, as a printing error can have serious consequences. The more I learn about people, the more I value the company of my faithful companion, the dog. When you find yourself aligned with the majority, it's time to take a pause for reflection. Anger is like an acid that can cause more harm to the vessel that holds it than to what it is poured upon. Always admit your mistakes sincerely. It disarms authorities and gives you a chance to make choices. If you speak the truth, you don't need to worry about remembering anything. Noise proves nothing. Often, a hen that laid an egg cackles as if she laid an asteroid. Wrinkles should only indicate where smiles have been. Truth should be expressed with the same elegance as a coat, not thrown in the face like a wet towel. He who does not read has no advantage over he who cannot read. A baker is someone who lends you an umbrella when the sun is shining but wants it back as soon as it starts raining. Stay away from people who try to diminish your ambitions. The small-minded always do that, while the truly great make you believe you can be great too. Men will do many things to be loved. They will do anything to be envied. Always obey your parents when they are present. That is the best long-term policy because, if you don't, they will. Only two things we will regret on our deathbed: being a little loved and little traveled. We shower gifts upon children, but the most precious gift, our personal company, is granted reluctantly. Swallow a live frog early in the morning, and nothing worse will happen to you for the rest of the day. Clothes make the man. Naked people have little or no influence on society. When I was a 14-year-old boy, my father was so ignorant I could hardly stand to have him around. However, at 21, I was surprised at how much the old man had learned in 7 years. By land, they are no longer producing. Never argue with a fool. Onlookers may not be able to tell the difference. Quitting smoking is the easiest thing in the world. I know because I've done it thousands of times. When your friends start praising you for looking young, it's a sure sign that you're getting old. Do something every day that you don't want to do. That's the golden rule for acquiring the habit of doing your duty without pain. The only way to keep your health is to eat what you don't want, drink what you don't like, and do what you'd rather avoid. The most important days of your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why. Of all the animals, man is the only one who is cruel. He is the only one who inflicts pain for the pleasure of doing it. Never argue with stupid people. They will drag you down to their level and then beat you with experience. Circumstances make the man, not the other way around. Let us live so that when we come to die, even the undertaker will feel sorry. Everyone is like the moon, with a dark side that they never show anyone. On the difference between man and donkey, some observers argue that there is none. When you fish for love, use your heart, not your brain. No woman or man truly knows what perfect love is until they have been married for a quarter of a century. Do right, and you will be noticed. A man should not be without morals. It is better to have bad morals than to have none at all. Be good, and you'll be alone. Better a broken promise than none at all. I am an old man and have experienced many troubles, most of which never happened. Courage is resistance to fear, mastery of fear, not absence of fear. All you need in this life is ignorance and confidence, then success is sure. Forgiveness is the fragrance that the violet sheds on the heel that has crushed it. The fear of death comes from the fear of life. A man who lives fully is ready to die at any time. To get the full value of joy, you must have someone to divide it with. Nothing needs reforming like other people's habits. The human race has only one really effective weapon, and that is laughter. To make a man or a boy want something, it is only necessary to make the thing difficult to attain. Sadness can take care of itself, but to get the full value of joy, you must have someone to share it with. It is better to deserve honors and not have them than to have them and not deserve. There is no sadder sight than a young pessimist. Whatever the age of a man, he can reduce it by several years by wearing a colorful flower in his lapel. When people do not respect us, we are deeply offended, but in their private hearts, no man respects himself much. Lack of money is the root of all evil. A truth is not hard to kill, a well-told lie is immortal. Patriot, the person who can shout the loudest without knowing what they're shouting about. Everyone says how hard it is to have to die, a strange complaint coming from people who have had to live. Foreigner, the same amount is bitterness when expecting more. There are not morally brave men enough in stock, we are lacking in material for moral courage. There are several good protections against temptations, but the safest is cowardice. In certain difficult circumstances, urgent circumstances, desperate circumstances, profanity provides a relief denied even to prayer. Life is short, break the rules, forgive quickly, kiss slowly, love truly, laugh uncontrollably, and never regret anything that makes you smile. A lie can travel halfway around the world while the truth is putting on its shoes. I have found that there is no surer way to find out whether you like people or hate them than to travel with them. Loyalty to the country always, loyalty to the government when it deserves it. Never marry a woman who has relations with her own ego, for it will always take precedence over you. After all these years, I see that I was mistaken about Eve in the beginning. It is better to live outside the garden with her than inside without her. Human pride is not worth much, there is always something lurking to take the wind out of it. When in doubt, tell the truth. Trying, we can easily learn to bear adversity. The best way to cheer yourself up is to try to cheer somebody else up. April 1st. This is the day we are reminded of what we are on the other 364 days. No civilization can be perfect until exact equality between men and women is included. The man who was a pessimist before 48 knows too much. If he is optimistic afterward, he knows too little. Good manners consist of hiding how much we think of ourselves and how little we think of the other person. An honest man in politics shines more than anywhere else. The pessimist, the optimist who doesn't get busy, is man's only happiness. No true gentleman will tell the naked truth in the presence of ladies. Never tell the truth to people who are not worthy of it. Be negligent in your appearance if necessary, but keep a tidy soul. Do not complain about growing old, it is a privilege denied to many. A smart person never shares three things with anyone: their deepest fears, past regrets, and the ultimate excuse for being late. It is the little conveniences that provide the true comfort of life: good friends, good books, and a clear conscience. This is the ideal life. Attention, pay close attention. Do you want to have access to the ebook 20 Ways to Make $1,400 in 7 days or $5,600 in 1 month? That's right. These are validated, tested, and proven methods by thousands of people, methods that really work. But pay attention, it's not easy money, and it's not overnight wealth. These are 100% honest ways for you to raise this money. You can use it as your main income or supplementary income. And anyone can apply what's in the ebook. The original value of the ebook is $97, but you will only pay half of that amount, which is $48. Actually, you won't even pay that. The amount you will pay is $19.90. It's practically free for the value it delivers, and you even get 2 super secret bonuses. It's much cheaper than many snacks out there, and your risk is zero, as after the purchase you still have a 7-day guarantee to ask for your money back. If you find that it's not for you, just ask for a refund and you get every penny back. What are you waiting for this great opportunity? Hurry and get the ebook at the promotional price. Click on the link in the first pinned comment.